It's the call, bitch. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's the call here. First things first, I want to apologize for that thing on my nose that made me look like a bull. I thought I was going to look badass, but I look like trash. Anyways, today's look is going to be this soft glam makeup tutorial. Like, I really had fun creating this look, and honestly, I really hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. So we're back. I did my brows off camera just to, save time. Now I'm going in with the Zikel 24K carat moisturizer just to prep and moisturize my skin. Next, I'm going in with the msmetics moisturizer for some extra hydration. I have combination skin, so moisturizing is an essential part of my makeup routine. Now I'm going to be using clear gloss, just to let my lips stay ready and popping, okay? So now I'm going in with the TM Essentials Mattifying Primer. This is just to stop the oil and the sweat from peeping through my makeup. I'm gently pushing that in every oily part of my face, my T-zones basically. These are the areas where I mostly get oily whenever I wear makeup. So I'm just trying to mattify those areas to keep the oils at bay. Now I'm going in with my foundation. Actually, there's a little story behind it. So basically, this is a concealer. Yeah, I use this as my foundation. So at a point, I ran out of foundation. I really needed to film a look, and I just recently got this concealer, and I just thought, okay, let me give it a trial if it's going to match my skin. And since then, I literally haven't stopped using it. I really like the way it covers my skin and the way it matches it. Like, I really just love this color on my face. I apologize for this voiceover, guys. My voice is a bit raspy. Can you guys see the difference? Just gonna blend all the way down my neck so I don't look like a cake. Now I'm using my foundation to carefully trace the top of my brow so the concealer I use can, blend more with my foundation so I don't have halo brows. And I'm just carefully blending out that foundation before I go over my forehead with foundation, you get me? So the whole thing's going to blend together once I apply my foundation. You get what I'm saying? Do you get me? So next, I'm going to be highlighting my face. I'm using the Adventure makeup concealers, and honestly, I would probably try to put the shades in the comment section because I can't remember what shades I used. So I like to mix my concealers, and I like to go really bright with my highlight. I mean, when I blend, I tend to balance it out, and it might look a bit crazy at first, but we're going to make it work, okay? I'm using this Real Techniques setting brush to blend out the concealer. I just realized that blending the concealer with a brush just gives extra coverage, okay? So I'm going to be highlighting under my eyes, my nose, my chin, my forehead. I mean, you guys are going to see that very soon. But for now, I'm just going to keep on blending and blending and blending. Now, I went back in with my foundation brush just to blend the sides of my highlight so it doesn't look too wide. You get me? I'm just going to go over the highlight as well so you can tone it down a little bit. So it's like I still look bright, but then like bright enough for my skin. So now I'm highlighting my forehead and my chin. For this part, I just like to use my foundation brush because it just makes it easier to blend. I still have the leftover foundation on the brush. Just blending on my forehead, making sure I look snatched. I'm just making sure I'm going over everywhere and everything is looking snatched. Now I'm going to contour my... Did I say contour? What? Now I'm going to highlight my nose and carefully blend out with that brush. I never used to be concise with my nose contour, but I don't know. I just started taking it serious, and I think I'm really liking the effect it's giving me. So what I do to contour my nose is I just apply my foundation shade like that. I do like 4 dots around my nose. So I drag it. Don't worry, you guys are going to see that, but that's basically how I contour my nose. I take a small blending brush and I just blend it. I drag it up and down, up and down, up and down till I get the desired effect. But I try to push it in so it makes my nose look tinier. Do you get it? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get it? I hope you do. I'm just carefully going over the side. Do you guys see that? I still have to go back in to blend them more. Oh, snatched. Now I'm going in with my V Beauty Cosmetics powder palette. I'm using that shade. I'm just going to like pop out my eyes so I can get into those corners. So I'm using that shade to set my highlights, you know, so it doesn't move. And you guys notice that the powder I used to set it is 1 shade lighter than me. Okay, so this is just me trying to balance out my highlight but still look pretty much highlighted. Get what I'm saying? So I just set the areas that I applied those concealers. And you know, my nose, I use a small blending brush for this part so I could get more precise. Now I'm going to be using the darkest, the most chocolate shade in that powder palette to set my face. Now, one mistake that people make when setting their foundation is they always tend to swipe or drag. When you're setting your foundation, you are supposed to push in the product. This way, I'm just pressing in the powder so it can set the foundation and sink into it as well. Do you get it? So that way, like, the foundation is in place, it doesn't move, and you know, it's pretty much set. I just blended it down my neck, and yeah. Now I'm going in with the Fairy Gold setting powder. Now I'm going to be using this powder to bake the areas where I set the concealer. So basically what this basically does under the eyes is it helps you catch eyeshadow fallouts. So if you're doing your eyeshadow after your skin, you know, it's very much advisable to apply setting powder underneath your eyes so it can catch that fallout. And you know, it just also helps to make the overall face look more snatched and defined. Now I'm just cutting that concealer, the contour, my cheekbones. What am I saying? I'm just applying the setting powder underneath my cheekbones, you know, to make me look defined and chiseled. Now I'm going in with this very good concealer. I'm using that to prep my eyes for my eyeshadow. I think I need to bring you guys a little bit closer, you know, so you can get the gist of what I'm trying to do. I'm just blending in the concealer to make sure I have a flawless base before I pop on this eyeshadow. Of course, I think I need to bring you guys a little bit closer. A little bit closer. I'm using that dark brown shade for my eyes and carefully blending that. I'm starting with my crease. I'm starting with this light brown in my crease, you know, just going back and forth, trying to have a seamless transition color. Now I'm going in with that darker brown. I'm going lower in my crease. I'm not going as high as I went with the light brown. I'm just using this to define my crease, you know, to make it look what? I'm doing that to my other eyes, and yeah. Now I'm going in with this reddish brown from that same palette, and I'm slowly applying that on the outer corner of my eyes. I'm trying to make it look like a V shape. Do you get me? You know, the eyes I'm trying to create is not so dramatic, but at the same time it's not so nude. So what this red does is it basically just accentuates the eyes. It makes it look more smoked out and just a little bit colorful, just a little bit. Do you guys what I'm saying? So everything is not totally nude at the same time. Now I'm just taking the brush, just carefully blending everything together. Now I'm going in with this Fairy Gold concealer. This is the lightest shade in that concealer. I'm using that to cut my crease. Now when I'm cutting my crease, I basically don't breathe. Okay, when you're cutting your crease, don't breathe, because it's a very delicate job, because you want to make sure that that line is defined and concise as possible. I'm sounding like I'm teaching maths. You have to be very, very careful. Take your time, step by step, to make sure that line is perfect and you get that accurate cut crease that you want. I'm just spreading the concealer now. Ooh, do you guys see how my eyes already look bigger? This is so nice. Like, I love doing cut creases. Like, it just brings out the eyeshadow. I'm just doing that on my other eye now. You guys can see I'm going back and forth just to make sure that line is perfect. Spreading the concealer. Now I'm just going to be using a blending brush, just press that concealer, you know, so it's flat and seamless at the same time. Now I'm going in with that nude shade. Did I say nude? I'm going in with that dark brown just to blend out the line between that cut crease and the outer corner. You know, you don't want to see any line. You want the colors to fade into each other. You get what I'm saying? It has to fade. Now I'm using that color for my lid. I'm carefully placing that nude shade on my lid. You know, I don't want to go outside the crease that we just cut. Now I'm going in with this pigment. This is I don't know, whitish silver or silverish white. I don't know what to call it. I'm carefully placing that on my crease. Note that this is not glitter. This is pigment. I had to tone down the light so you guys can see the effect. So this is finely milled. Like, this is like tinier than glitters, you get me? So I'm just carefully applying that on my eyes just to give it a little bit of pop, a little bit of shine. Now I'm using the Lady V eyeliner to create a bad ass wing. Okay, when I'm going for neutral or nude eyes, I always like a badass wing, you know, so the wing just tells you that, okay, I have nude eyes, but don't mess with me, okay? My liner says it all. So yeah, that's it. I think this part is self-explanatory. I just want you guys to see how I draw my eyeliner, so in case you're having issues with yours. Of course, my eyeliner is not perfect all the time, but we move still. Oh yes, we move. Now I'm using a flat brush, an eyeshadow brush, to pack on that brown underneath my eyes just to smoke it out a little bit. Now I'm using the EA Beauty glitters and this glitter glue to slowly put little glitters underneath my eyes. I applied the glitter glue first and then I put the glitter on top. I just wanted a little, just to make my eyes sparkle a little bit. This step is optional though. You don't have to apply the glitters when you're doing your own eyes. Okay, the classic blush palette. I really like this palette. I'm going to be using that orange blush. I think orange blush is the only blush I use. I just love the way it warms up my dark skin. Ugh, it's just so beautiful. So I kind of use my blush to warm up / contour. Do you guys see how it just made my face look snatched? Now I'm carefully dusting off that powder underneath my cheekbone. You know, this way when I puff up my cheek, it makes the powder easier to blow off without creating any line. Now I'm going in with that powder again, the one I used to set my highlights in the first place. I'm slowly dusting off the excess setting powder, so this way it makes the highlight look extra flawless. You know, I still look baked and flawless at the same time. So I'm also pushing that powder closer to my nose, so that way it makes my nose look extra snatched. Okay, when you take your highlight closer to your nose on the two sides, it's like you're automatically just snatching your nose, like without even trying. I'm having so much fun, you guys, but I'm sorry about my voice if it's not sexy. Okay. I'm just using my powder brush to blend everything together so I can look seamless. Just, you know, merging the highlight, the contour, the powder, everything, blending it all together. Now I'm using the Flawless IV makeup spray. I'm just using this to set everything and just make it merge. Ooh, slow-mo. I'm just making it merge into one place. You know what this does? It just tones down the powder and it also sets your makeup in place. Now I'm just using this brown pencil to line my lip. Okay, I'm always very, I try to be very deep when I'm lining my lip, because this liner barely shows up on my lip, so I try to press the pencil just to get that definition. The lip I was trying to go for is not something so dramatic, that's why I used this liner. I could have used something darker than this. I'm just going around my lip, lining it with this brown liner. I hope you guys have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Don't let us fight, oh, don't let us fight. Now I'm going in with this Hush Beauty lip palette. I'm going in with that blush. Did I say blush? What? I'm going in with that lip color up and down, and I'm just going to be smacking my lips together until that color has blended into that brown. I'm also going to be applying a lighter color on the lower part of my lip after blending it together. I'm applying a lighter nude color and smacking everything together so it looks very, you know, blended. Guys, I'm fine. Let's not lie. Now I'm using clear gloss. Just, you know, gloss makes everything better, and I'm sorry guys, don't blame me. I pack on the gloss. Like, if you're wearing gloss and they can't see your eyes from, they can't see your lips from miles away, I mean, like, is the gloss even enough? It's not. So pack it on. So guys, now I'm going to be using the Lanell lash glue and the msmetics lashes. This is one of my favorite lashes in the whole wide world. Okay, and they have a collection named after me, so if you want to buy it, I'll put their link in the description box. Yep. Now I didn't fast forward this part because I wanted you guys to see the struggle when fixing my lashes, because, you know, most times in my Instagram videos I just make it look very easy. This one was easier, let's not lie. I think because Mofara Valley. You guys, lash just really makes a difference. Like, see, I just brought out the high look. Now I'm using my favorite glow. This is the Blossom Makeup NG Glow Pot. You guys, I don't think I'm going to finish using this thing in a year, because since I got it, I barely dipped into the pot. I'm always using the cover, and you guys see how blinding it is. So I always like my highlight that when I turn, that's when you can see it. I don't like when you're looking at my face straight and then you can see my highlight. I don't know, you know, you have to apply the highlight based on your face shape. Okay, now I'm applying on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose just to make it, ooh, yes. I'm blending that highlight with my powder brush, and you know, you guys, I look so beautiful. If I do say so myself. Okay, so guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know that is very much important. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video. I love you so much. Let's move straight to the outro. Bye. I love you.